Well, you found me, and my guess is because you're thinking about moving to Ridgefield, Washington, which is located in one of the 5 suburbs of Vancouver. So I'm super excited. We're gonna talk about everything Ridgefield today, and then we're gonna take you to 2 or 3 houses. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. And thank you so much for being here. I have to tell you, we talk about everything that there is to do, like living, sleeping, eating, breathing, everything. Southwest Washington, Clark County, Vancouver area, and today Ridgefield. So if you want more information, please make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to ding the bell, because then you'll be notified every single time that I can put out more information for you. My name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass. I am a farmer with a wee little real estate problem, and I am so glad that you're here, and I absolutely love what I do. So if you're thinking about making a move to our area, my area, in the next 9 or 90 days, please hit me up and let me know. I mean, I get calls, texts, emails from people just like you every single day. And I want to make sure that you have all the information that you need before you move to my area. So as we talked about at the beginning of this video, I want to tell you everything that I know about Ridgefield. And there's just so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about Ridgefield, and then I'm going to take you on a tour. We're going to do 3 houses everywhere from $397,000 all the way up to $850,000. So let's just get going, because we need to do this. Well, welcome to Abrams Park, here located in like the heart of Ridgefield. And this is a beautiful place. Can you tell from behind me? Like, just out here on one of the paths hanging out, there is a bunch of soccer fields and baseball fields and everything over here. I love this park. I love to come down here because it's really peaceful. You can take a trail and hike around for a while. But I want to talk to you guys about Ridgefield. And there's a lot going on here. It is a very old town, but it's not that old. Yes, it is part of the Lewis and Clark expedition. There is much history related to Ridgefield, and it's a really cute little town. So the downtown area is about 6 total blocks, and that's about it. And they have restaurants and boutiques and a little hardware store, post office, police station. I just visited the Ridgefield Craft Brewery, but there's a little food cart pod and the pizzeria. And oh my gosh, I just love this city because it's growing so much, but it is still so small. So let's talk a little bit about the housing here. So Ridgefield is growing exponentially, probably one of the fastest growing areas in Southwest Washington, Clark County area. They recently, in the last probably 5 or 7 years, did a whole bunch of rezoning, and they're just like pumping in the houses, like development. I swear, every time I drive up here, they have a field and it is now like paved and has all of the layout for new houses to be built. It's just kicking. They've done a great job of making sure that the school system is keeping up by building new facilities, larger facilities, more elementary schools, middle schools, that kind of thing. And they're doing very well. So on top of that, Ridgefield is known as very much a bedroom community. And what is a bedroom community, Cass? Well, it is a community where it's just a lot of houses and there's not really much for retail, and the people in the community need to exit to another location like Vancouver to get groceries or to go to maybe like a Target or a Walmart or something like that. Well, Ridgefield has done some rezoning, and they're doing a ton of building pretty close to I-5, where they're putting in a Costco and a few other locations. I'm not quite sure of everything else that's going in yet. They haven't announced everything, but you know, the Fred Meyer, Safeway, all those kinds of things are going to be coming in. So people don't have to commute down to Vancouver, Salmon Creek, Hazeldale area to get their groceries or any of the needs that they need. One of my favorite things about all of the new build that is going on here in Ridgefield, honestly, is Every single development I feel like that I drive into, there are playgrounds and parks and paths, and like it's very nature based. The houses might be kind of sometimes crammed in there a little bit, but when you walk around, the sidewalk leads to a path between two houses and then brings you out to like a natural space where you can just hang out. See lots of people out walking their dogs and pushing strollers and just hanging out. I was driving around earlier today and saw so many people just hanging out in their garages and their driveways, talking to their neighbors. And yes, it is one of the few very beautiful days that we've had so far this spring. But ultimately, it has been a wonderful community and a wonderful growth of the community. People are just so happy to be here and to enjoy the homes and the neighborhood. But Ridgefield's not just a in-town type of city. Ridgefield is also still very much farmland. You can find resale homes where you can find acreage if you want to do a farm or some homesteading, and they're beautiful, wonderful homes. We're just a little bit north of Salmon Creek, and one of the main exits to Ridgefield is you get off and it's right by the Clark County Fairgrounds, and you kind of wind up and around and end up on the south end of Ridgefield in the backcountry. But the homes, there's so much availability. If you want a new build on some acreage, you can do that. If you want a nice old 1900s farmhouse, you can find that too. There's just about everything you're looking for, you can find in Ridgefield. So we are currently at Abrams Park, but just in town, not too far behind me, there is a path and it will take you to the Ridgefield Wildlife Refuge. And I love that place. I have taken my mom, my friends. It's really cool for like $5. You can pull in and, pay, and you drive around, and it's chock full of all sorts of wildlife, from hundreds of different types of birds to like chipmunks, squirrels, deer. I mean, it's a really beautiful, fun place to visit, whether you're just coming to visit for the day or if you've got family members that want to come in and see it when you're in town. No two trip is ever the same. I know one time we went and we were just watching this really large hawk just kind of circle around and swoop down, and there's just so many beautiful different birds. We also watched a whole group of deer just kind of hang out. But it is definitely a really cool place to spend some time, and one of the favorites when you come to Ridgefield. So when you're looking on the map, Ridgefield looks like it's just west of I-5, but it's really not. It's on both sides of I-5, and where a bulk of the building is going on the west side of I-5, there's still plenty of homes and definitely a large amount of buildings going on the east side of I-5 as well. And honestly, foresee a lot of development going on in this area and in this city for many, many years to come, because there's quite a bit of space for expansion and building. And I think that's where a lot of new homes are going to be over the next 10 or 15 years here in Southwest Washington. So now that we've talked a little bit about Ridgefield, what there is to do, places to go, things to see, schools, houses, everything, let's jump in the car and actually go take a look at our first house. So if you're ready, let's go. Hey there, we are out at our first house of our tour. Today we are in Ridgefield. We are touring brand spanking new homes from $397,000 all the way up to $850,000. And the one we are looking at is right here. It is one of each of these 4 garage doors. It is a townhome we're starting at. And so it is 3-bed, 3-bath, just under 1,500 square feet. They're asking $397,000 for this. Things that I really enjoy about this house is obviously like all the living area is downstairs, all the sleeping area is upstairs, and they have moved the laundry upstairs, which is fantastic, because who wants to lug their laundry up and down the stairs? I know I don't. So they have moved that upstairs. Other things that I enjoy are they have done premium vinyl plank throughout the main level. It's light and bright, great, kitchen space, open concept, living, dining, kitchen. And one other thing that I really, really enjoy about this house is the fact that it does back to natural area. So it is fenced in backyard, but you're gonna have a little bit larger of a backyard because of that, and definitely more private. The one downfall to this house, unfortunately, is you only have a 1-car garage and one spot to park in the driveway. But other than that, I mean, if you're looking to get into Ridgefield and you're looking to buy your first home, $397,000 for a brand new townhome is not bad. So let's jump in the car. I'd love to take you around so you can see the rest of the neighborhood. All right, let's go. Hey, welcome back. We are in our second house of our tour today. We are touring homes in Ridgefield, new homes from $397,000 up to $850,000, and we are at this beauty right here. This is a 4-bed, 3-bath, just over 2,100 square feet, and they are asking $629,000 for it. Things I love about this house. Okay, when you walk in, light, bright, right? Floor to ceiling stone for the electric fireplace. Very beautiful. It's a nice centerpiece. And then you have a open concept living dining kitchen, and there's some tuxedo cabinets. I think they have like a blue-gray bottom and a wood tone top. Looks really great. When you go upstairs, you're gonna find the bedrooms. The owner's suite is very good size, has an amazing freestanding tub in the ensuite, and the closet is enormous. So if you really are looking for things like that, this is a great house for you. This is the model home for Urban Northwest, and they are one of the, I personally think, the best builders in the Vancouver area. And one other thing I absolutely love about this house is the backyard. So what you can't see from here is that this house actually behind it kind of goes downhill, and there will be more homes behind it, but they're not going to be right on top of it because the hill is actually extended quite a ways. So the owners, whoever buys this house, is going to have a pretty sweet backyard. So anyways, let's jump in the car, take a drive around the neighborhood so you can see what other homes are around this area too. Hello and welcome to the third house on our tour today. We are touring brand new homes in Ridgefield between $397,000 all the way up to $850,000, and the third house on our tour is this beauty behind me. Obviously, you get to pick your exterior paint color if you want this house. It could be some amazing colors. I could just imagine it maybe being a green or like a dark brown or maybe even a black. Anyways, so let me tell you about this house. It is a 4-bed, 2-bath, just over 2,100 square feet. They're asking $849,900 for it. And The inside is gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. I love the kitchen so much. They picked the most beautiful color for cabinets in the kitchen. They have these shaker cabinets, obviously beautiful white countertops, and the mantle and fireplace and built-ins in the living space is just to die for. Other things that I love about this house, it is one level, one. So you don't have to go up and down any stairs. So everything you need is just wham bam, there you go. There's still need to put some landscaping in, so I wish I could talk about how amazing the landscaping is, but it'll get there. But if you are in search of a home for around $850,000, this is a great option for you. So now that we've talked a little bit about the house, let's jump in the car, drive around the neighborhood so you can see what other homes are around this one. Well, there you have it. There is the 3 new builds and everything you needed to know about Ridgefield before you make your move here. And again, if you're thinking about making a move in either the next 9 or 90 days, please reach out to me. I would love to chat with you so that you can get all the information that you need before you make your move to Southwest Washington, Clark County, Vancouver, or Ridgefield. My name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass. Thank you so much for being here and spending your time with me. I can't wait to see you again. Have a lovely day. Bye.